When people hear the word spider, many imagine webs glistening in the corner of a room, or perhaps the intricate designs of an orb weaver stretched across a garden. But not all spiders live their lives in silk nets. Some have different strategies, different homes, and very different personalities. One such spider is the Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider, a small but fascinating arachnid that often sparks curiosity, questions, and sometimes concern. This video takes a closer look at what the Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider is, how to recognize it, where it lives, and what role it plays in the environment. The Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider, Chiranthium inclusum, is a member of the Mitragidae family. Despite its intimidating name, this spider is relatively small, typically ranging from 6 to 10 millimeters in body length. Here's what makes it stand out. Color. As its name suggests, it has a pale yellow, beige, or light green body. This gives it a somewhat translucent look. Legs. Its legs are long, slender, and often slightly darker toward the tips. Feet, or tarsi. The black-footed part of its name comes from the fact that the ends of its legs are darker than the rest, creating the appearance of little socks. Body shape. Its abdomen is oval and smooth, without the bold patterns you might find on orb weavers or jumping spiders. To the untrained eye, it might look like just another small spider, but its coloration and dark feet make it distinct if you know what to look for. One of the reasons the Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider is so widely encountered is that it has adapted to a variety of environments. Geographic range. This spider is found across much of North America, particularly in the United States, but also in Central America. Outdoors. In the wild, it prefers living in foliage, shrubs, tall grasses, or under tree bark. Indoors. When it comes inside, it tends to build small silk retreats in corners of walls, ceilings, and behind furniture. Unlike web-building spiders, it doesn't spin a web to catch prey. It uses silk only for resting and protection. Because of this adaptability, the Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider can thrive in both natural and human-made settings. The sac part of its name refers to the small silk tube or sac it creates as a shelter. Unlike orb-weaving spiders that build intricate nets, sac spiders construct these little silk retreats in hidden spots like leaves, bark, or corners of rooms. During the day, the spider rests inside this silk sac. At night, it emerges to hunt, relying on its speed and agility instead of a sticky web. This behavior makes it more of a stalker than a trapper. The Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider is an active hunter. At night, it leaves its silken retreat and goes on the prowl for insects and other small arthropods. Diet. It feeds on flies, moths, caterpillars, and beetles, and other tiny invertebrates. Hunting style. It relies on stealth and quick strikes. Instead of waiting for prey to stumble into a web, it chases and seizes its meals directly. This hunting style makes it beneficial in natural pest control, as it helps keep insect populations in check. Sac spiders, including the Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider, are generally shy and avoid human contact. However, they do have some behavioral traits worth noting. Nocturnal lifestyle. They are active at night, which is when people are least likely to notice them. Wandering nature. They can be seen roaming walls, ceilings, and plants in search of prey. Defensive tendencies. Like most spiders, they prefer to flee rather than fight. They are not aggressive, but will defend themselves if threatened or accidentally pressed. The life cycle of the Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider is fairly typical for spiders. Mating. In warm months, males seek out females for mating. Egg sacs. Females create silk sacs to hold eggs, often hidden in foliage or protected areas indoors. Spiderlings. Tiny spiderlings emerge and eventually disperse, creating their own silken retreats. This process ensures their populations remain steady in both natural and urban environments. The Black-Footed Yellow Sac Spider plays a crucial role in the ecosystem by keeping insect numbers balanced. Without small hunters like this, pest populations could grow out of control. Their role may seem small, but in the grand web of nature, even tiny predators help maintain balance. Many people confuse the black-footed yellow sac spider with other small, pale spiders, or assume it is more dangerous than it really is. While all spiders are predators and capable of biting, this species is not considered life-threatening. Some common misconceptions include, all yellow spiders are dangerous. Not true. Color alone doesn't indicate danger. They build webs in homes. Actually, they build small sacs or retreats, not prey-catching webs. They chase humans. They don't. If you see one running, it's probably looking for food or just running away from you. If you're curious or cautious about these spiders indoors, here are some tips to recognize their presence. Look for small silken sacs in corners, folds of curtains, or behind picture frames. Notice small pale spiders roaming walls at night. Check indoor plants where they may build retreats. While humans and the black-footed yellow sac spider sometimes cross paths, they generally don't cause major issues. Like most spiders, they would rather avoid humans. If found indoors, they can usually be gently relocated outside. For arachnologists, or spider researchers, and enthusiasts, the black-footed yellow sac spider is an intriguing species because of its adaptability, hunting behavior, and ability to thrive in both wild and urban areas. Its unique combination of pale coloration and dark-tipped legs makes it visually distinctive, and its nocturnal hunting style sets it apart from its web-weaving cousins. So what is a black-footed yellow sac spider? It's a small, pale yellow hunter with dark-tipped legs, a silk sac retreat, and a taste for insects. Far from being a menace, it plays an ecological role by controlling pests in gardens, fields, and even homes. While it may not have the celebrity status of tarantulas or the artistic flair of orb weavers, this little spider deserves recognition for its quiet but effective contribution to nature's balance. In the end, the black-footed yellow sac spider is a reminder that not all spiders fit the same mold. Some weave webs, some stalk prey, and some, like this one, find a way to live comfortably both in forests and in the corners of our ceilings.